Mic on? I'm not there. Is that a little better? Okay, good. Well, I want to welcome you this morning. We have been kind of camped out in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 now for a while. I don't know if I originally planned to camp out this long as I have, and there have been some things that I have just wanted to explore. One of the main things that I wanted to look at is in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, it talks about the return of Jesus and talks about this lawless one who will be coming, who will take his seat in the temple, displaying himself to be God. And there was the statement that there is a restrainer, and there is someone who is restraining him, and at some point he will be taken out of the way so that the lawless one can be revealed. And over the course of my life and in my studies, I have just noticed, especially that the Apostle Paul, the things he teaches on come out of the Old Testament. Which means if the Apostle Paul is talking about a restrainer or something, a person or something that is like that, you should be able to find it in the Old Testament. And so I have been doing other studies and hoping to get to that. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that because I still haven't found an answer that will satisfy me yet. And so we're going to talk about something different. We are going today to be looking at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 12. And we are going to be looking at the fact that there is an Antichrist who is coming, that you should understand that there is evil in this world. There are those who knowingly oppose God. And it is their goal and their desire to dethrone God from his seat. And there is Satan will invest his power. And so you and I need to know that we are living in a world in which there is a spiritual battle. There is a God, but there is also a real devil. There are those who love God, and there are those who are actively opposed to him. And so today we are going to be looking at some of the things that are going to be associated with this one who is coming, because you and I will be found in the midst of a very real spiritual battle, and we need to be prepared for it. We need to understand some things. That's why the Apostle Paul is talking about them. And so what we're going to do today is we are going to be looking at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 12. And I'm just going to be talking on some of the things that are found in this passage and how God is working. Hopefully we can get through it, and then we will actually move on and head towards 2 Thessalonians chapter 3. Sound good? Okay. Or don't say anything and just wait for the potatoes. It'll be all right. Okay. Let's read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 12, and we'll pray, and then we will begin our discussion of it. We'll actually begin in verse 8. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8 says this: "Then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord will slay with the breath of his mouth and bring to an end by the appearance of his coming. That is, the one whose coming is in accordance with the activity of Satan,